top 6 in the Intrust Super Premiership, and this is third, playing 9th. Robson has been a key figure in this contest as well. Zach Santor, 49 tries and 63 appearances in the NYC. Santor. Sam Cook, he's been busy going to the line today as well. Oneti Tuha.
Timing.
The Warriors.
Now 13! With me! Go.
Papali with a good, strong carry. Now Sipley.
Now 20-11! Here with me? Go, that's 2.
Strong 2 drives to open the first set of 6 in the second half. Gets them to within 5.
Hold. Go.
Cherrington. Papali.
Hold! Release, Cody! Hold!
And the penalty, a good opening set of 6 now for the Warriors. The quick tap from Cherrington has been very good today. Tuha with the tackle. So they're now 31 metres out. The Warriors, Santor at dummy half. Papali.
Who's 13? Hold! Hold!
Cherrington. The ball play from Tavanga, then a nice cutout ball on the left side for Loretta Faremo. Ogden. Cherrington. Sipley. Sipley. Yes! Big, strong, and too good for the win with full defence. Sipley with a good try.
Big top Sipley. A lot of big men in that first set to begin with. First was Papali'i, then it was Sipley. Papali'i again later on in the set. And now Cherrington getting out doing some wonderful things also. But in the end, this man who's going over to Manly next year, Top Sipley, was just too big and strong indeed. Look at that. There's no right of him to score that. The second, third efforts to ensure that he pushes through to score a try, which is much needed, I say, to start the second half, which is brilliant. The leg drive gets down low. He's a big, tall man, refuses to give up, burrows underneath and scores a great try, Chook.
Oh, he certainly does. And he wants to give it some credit to his partner in crime, and I'm talking about the man in number 21 jersey, Abraham Papali'i. Boy, hasn't he had an impact since he's been introduced to this match. Perfect way to start the second half. On the sad side of things, Nathan Kalis, I was having a chat to him as he came out of the tunnel, and he said to his guys at half-time, he said, guys, if you keep inviting the Warriors down here with penalties, you'll pay the price. What do? They give a penalty in the first set of 6. And coach Rick Henry, while he'll just get his side ahead, 12-10 on the scoreboard, just slides inside. Oh no, misses that one. Junior Ponga, so it's 10-all. And coach Rick Henry, well, he said, guys, we actually want to play the second half. Had good patience in the first half, but let's actually let the ball sing. Let's play a little bit. So entertaining second half coming from the Warriors.
Well, you can't coach determination. And that's all Sipley in that last try. Monty Beaton pointed out he had no right to score that. 4 defenders blew them all out of the way and got it done. Cook. Oof. Not sure that was in the playbook. Yeah, they're going to go the right side again with a bit of ball play.
Now 6.
James Bell.
I need you off the ball. Good work. Hold. Go. That's 2.
Cherrington.
Now Cody. Hand out. Hand out. Hold. Go. That's 3.
Again. Ball for 4.
Clear the rock!
Sipley.
Hold! Go, that's 4.
Cherrington.
Tackle 4.
Finished 8 metres. He's been good today, Cherrington.
11, need you square to the side.
2Ha's high and under pressure. That's a great take from 2Ha.
Now that's one. Hold!
Wentworth all go to work inside their own half.
Down on! With me. Hold!
Dargan. Got for low.
Move 4 off the ball! Hold!
Pritchard playing ball and tipping it on before the line.
Release the arm! Hold, go, that's 4.
Tangitau. Robson for 2Ha with a little grubber. Along the ground, 2 chasers coming, and they'll get a repeat set. Wentworth full, good footy.
Well, smart play. I thought they were playing too far before the line to cause the Warriors defence any problems. But when you thread the ball like that, Jeff Robson knows his field all too well. You just accumulate that pressure. You just put that pressure on a bit more and more. It's about the Warriors, whether they can withstand that or crack. I thought the Warriors were offside on this, but Honeti Tua getting up high, bringing it down. Once again, having a contribution not so long after. Nice, well-weighted kick by Honeti Tua.
Raymond Stone.
Now 12!
Tackle Matthew
Hand out,
Allwood.
James! With me, hold! Hold, go.
Tangitau, dummy half. David Gower. Big minutes from Gower and Frank Pritchard today for Wentworthville.
Good work, that's
Tangitau.
2.
Robson on the right side, didn't use him. Pinches 6 metres up the middle of the play the ball. Nice job from Tangitau. Now Robson, plenty of options. 2Ha, standing start. Comes back towards the middle, looking for a hole in the Warriors' defence. 2Ha just about got through. Tangitau, a dummy half. Robson. Then they lose their way, and the Warriors get an easy possession.
Well, lucky to escape that. Going to make sure that you close the gate. Both sides got to be moving up. Honeti Tua coming back, catching the lazy defenders. But still, they scrambled in the end now. They get their chance to come out of their own end.
Barita for Amor. Tabanga. Now they challenge the edge. Honga. Quick play the ball. Nicole Clockstead. Well, it's a penalty, another penalty for the Warriors. That'll give them field position and a fresh set of 6.
Put it down to the footwork and want for this guy to come off his wing. Make sure that he contributes to this team. Very good indeed, especially with those boys sitting down on the sideline. Great little bit of foot evading through. The want to play the ball quickly was scattered defenders. There's an extra effort coming through. Knocked him off.
He's got a good step, hasn't he, Clockstead? Props off the left first and then a good right push on it. Interested to see him play in the fullback position today. Give him a little bit of experience in that position. Of course, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, number 1 fullback at this club. If there's an injury to come to him, then obviously he'd need some experience. Watched him in defence, and he's starting to organise the troops quite well as well. So the defensive part of the fullback's game is to point people around the ruck and put the front rowers each side of the ruck, and chances seeming to relish the opportunity in the fullback role today.
Gower low, Tangitau. Top.
Okay, wait for the tap, not the whistle.
Cherrington. James Bell.
Here with me, hold. Don't hang on to him, James.
Sipley.
Now, Cody, give him the room. Cody, hold. Hold, go.
Inside ball for Papali, strong. Just held up.
Now, Frank, give him the room. Hold.
Cherrington.
Go.
Shape to go left, tried to pinch some meters himself.
Clear the right.
Short.
25 to the side, Frank. Hold, go.
Papa leave, Cook. Little short ball for Tavanga. Mukure with the tackle.
7 your side, no
Cook. Going long for Paonga. It's in the air, it's loose. And the day saved by George Jennings.
Oh, it was retro round last week, but geez, when I watched Top Sipley and Papali'i working in tandem together, it's like a throwback to the old days with the big boys going forward and working in tandem to cause huge problems for the defensive line. That time there, it was a well-weighted kick. Get out nice and high. Unfortunately, Paonga not able to bring the ball down. Loving what Papali'i and Top Sipley are providing together there, Chuck.
Yeah, Papali'i in particular for mine. I mean, we haven't seen a lot of him. He's pretty well travelled. Spent some time at the Roosters before shooting off to France and played in the local competition in France, so not with Catalans, but down in Toulouse. So it doesn't look like he's been having too many French pastries either. He's in pretty good shape.
Tuha. Bell.
Now 6 and 3. Square.
18 metres out, Santor for Charlie Gubb. Good carry from Gubb. He'll play the ball on the 10-metre line, middle of the park. Cherrington now. Bit of ball play from Tavanga. Then it's lovely short ball from Sam Cook, and it's Ogden, who's been very busy on the left edge today, gets rewarded.
Off Hickey Ogden. He's been putting his shoulders through a lot of the opposition today, no doubt about it. You don't normally get the credit for that. It's when you score tries. You're running off the shoulders of those talented ball players that can hold the ball up. Well, Sam Cook's his name. Jas Tavanga puts it back to, just does enough to bring in Robson, to attract Robson, turns his shoulders in, which means he's on for the short ball outside him. He splits the two defenders well. Off Hickey Ogden.
It's a nice line, wasn't it? Good ball, as you say, Monty, from Cook. Arm grabbing from Jeff Robson. And pretty much goes across unopposed, really. Too many penalties, as Nathan Kalis alluded to at half-time with the Wentworth side, and just inviting the Warriors to come down and play some football. One from two boot today for Junior Ponga. To be fair, his last kick wasn't such a good strike. Let's see how he goes with this one.
That time. Benefiting from some very smart work here. Tavanga and Cook just held it up nicely. And hard, straight running in between two defenders. Ogden, his name on the score sheet now. Cook.
I think the key thing there is, again, is that you don't have the ball player, you don't have to do everything, you don't have to put on the plate. Sometimes you just have to get a one-on-one, especially with bigger, stronger players. That time was a little bit better than one-on-one. He was able to split two defenders. But big, strong, powerful people, you just give them a little bit of a step up, helping hand, they'll do the rest.
An inside ball for Nicole Clockstep. Charlie Gubb. Tavanga. Cook. Forward, taps it back for Ponga. Ponga with a little grubber, picks out Tuha in the defence line.
That's a good set after scoring a try. He made 60 metres, put the kick up, then contested it, got a second kick off the back of it. It's a pretty fine set of six, good play.
Davis. So again, he's out from dummy half, taking on Sipley. In
He's looking
defence.
dangerous, hasn't he, Tangitau? Very good indeed.
Well, the opening 14, 15 minutes in the second half has belonged to the Warriors. They've dominated field position. Possession, very close contest. 30% of the salary cap right there. Morning, Bill.
Geez, he would have thought, you know, with the spine that the Warriors had this year, and you look at the main game that's coming up today, 4 p.m. kickoff here on Sky. And there's only one of the spine that are playing as RTS, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck.
Palmer. You could it. Robson with the tackle. Pritchard and Tangitau in the work in defence. Charlie Gubb out of Wellington and the mighty Wynnum Manly in Queensland for the Warriors, and I'm not sure where he's going to be in 2018. Sam Cook. Stromquist. Did some work on Nicole Klokstad and George Jennings. Schultz.
Oh, he loves to find work, does Schultz. Obviously, that one was a little bit high. Everyone knew straight away that's going to help get them out of their own end, give them their chance to play. And good ball, which will be a lot different proposition for this Wentworth Bull side.
Got a little change down here on the sideline, men. Nathan Kalis has had enough of his coaching box upstairs and come down to deliver the orders himself sideline. He's spewing in behind the bench.
Tangitau, Robson, Cody Nelson, Legion of Parramatta Eels, Nathan Kalis, Gubb, Cherrington in defence.
Yep, Kalis, legend of the Kiwis as well. World Cup winning captain.
Robson is holding the ball up. Sam Cook, very important tackle. Under a bit of pressure now, the Warriors. Dargan, the ball's low on the line. It's eventually tidied up.
Well, if Frank was a few years younger, he would have got there. He would have scored that try. But it's good that at his age, he was still in position to try it. Beautifully weighted kick. Big Frank getting around. Mouth open a little bit wider, trying to get that air in, Frank. What a career you've had, young man. Well, not so young, still young to me.
It's quite a scary prospect, isn't it? And having Big Frank chase a kick, actually looking for his double. Scored a try in the first half off a kick. Chance Klokstad, seen the big shadow coming for him.
Stromquist. Very good in the middle today for Wentworthville, front rower. Noah's partner, Walesi. 2 good carries, gets him 18 metres out. Robson. You could it. Now they've got Big Frank Pritchard out on the left edge. Robson, Walesi. Now 6 metres out. Stromquist was the decoy. Dargan, short ball for Pritchard. Oh. Only great defence, held the big man up. He's 3 metres out. Dargan with a low ball along the ground. Forced dead by the Warriors. Another repeat set for Wentworth Fuller, turning the heat up.
Oh, great play by Wentworthville. Very good indeed. Good defence on this edge by the Warriors to stop this man. Very hard indeed. Trust me, he scored on this line many times before. He took some stopping, and the Warriors got there. Once again, well-threaded kick there. Plenty of numbers in the picture. If you're looking at a contest at the moment, the energy levels are high by this Wentworthville side. Possession is definitely evening out, and that's what Nathan Callis wanted from the side.
Robson doesn't get a clean grab on it, so Stromquist will start from 12 metres inside his own territory. Play the ball on the halfway. Tangitau for Walesi. Front rowers working in tandem. Now Cody Nelson to the line. Pritchard!
Go, play on 3.
Tangitau again, he dropped the ball, trying to play it too quick.
Oh, sir, he reckons. Good on you, Frank. Why not, eh? You got to question the referee sometimes. They'll be disappointed with that. There's a bit of a knee in there. But geez, Frank is winding up now. He's starting to play a big part, and the more he plays with the ball in hand, the more you think that this side of his is going to be successful.
Yeah, that's a big error, that one there from Frankie Pritchard. I've got to say, Monty, I've been really impressed with James Bell. Originally listed in the first grade program and come back to play here, starting in the lock position. He's wearing jersey 12. His defence has been outstanding. Twice now, he stopped that man, Frank the Tank, right in his tracks.
Great call, Chook, but also what he's done with the ball in hand. Nice little passing game, some second phase. We haven't seen a lot of it in first grade, obviously. You've got to bide your time and feel confident in your role up at the new pace or level of game you're not used to. Ed Allwood just having a chat to some of the medical staff. Yep, he's been good, James Bell.
So Nicole Klokstad to feed the scrum. And the Warriors will start inside their own 30 through Ponga. Cook, another short side play, and another 13 metres they've peeled off the Wentworthville defence. Lavi.
Now stand, 25 with me. Hold. Go, that's 3.
Cherrington. Now a bit of footwork from Tavanga, but easily read by the defence. Charlie Gubb gets the ball away in the tackle, but the defence were onto it.
Release with me. Tackle forward.
Cherrington. Tavanga with a low kick. Tuha and Schultz. Under pressure, Schultz does well.
17, hold. Hold.
Tuha plays dummy half.
Release.
Warriors need to force an error.
Hold. Go.
Kufalo plays it. Very impressive. Scott Schultz takes another carry, a second one, and 3 rucks for Wentworthville. Jennings. Stromquist. Dargan looks to go deep. Nicole Klokstad on the return. Good defence from Cody Nelson and Robson. Sam Cook at dummy half.
Now 6. Play on, that's 2. Good now 6. Go 10.
Nice job from Santor out from dummy half. Nothing going down the edge. He heads back to the middle looking for an opportunity. Can't find one. Cook now. Bell.
Frank, off the ball. Hold.
16, 10, about 18 to go. Pahlavi.
Tackle 5, 11. Stay square.
Cherrington. Charrington puts the kick in himself. The chase is coming in the form of Santor. What a game he's having, this boy Charrington.
He's a footballer, no doubt about it. He's got great vision. He plays what's in front of him, and that's what you want from a hooker. You got to see when the right time is to contribute to the team. Very good indeed. He probably looked up, thought, is there a pass option, decided to kick. Plenty of chases there in Santo. It's an exciting one. Definitely.
Certainly brings a new skill level to the hooking role here, doesn't he, Manaia Charrington? I mean, you have to have those kicking skills in your game. And then once you get the opportunity, actually to execute them as well is the final key. And he seems to do it with ease. He seems to have a little bit of a grace about his game. Gets to the ruck nice and early. Similar to like Cameron Smith does, has a look around. One way, then the other. Picks the right option. What a smart player. Got a big future, this kid.
Comes to the Warriors via the Tigers and Sharks Junior Kiwis.
Let's go, one.
Brief cameo with the Kiwi team a couple of seasons ago. Now Ponga on the return. It's away from the first defender, runs laterally, straightens up. Will play the ball 22 metres out. It's a good start to the set from Ponga. Now Bell. Tavanga. Cook to the line. Cook short for Cook. Robson with the tackle. 4 metres out. Palavi's the decoy. Cook. Now they're a chance out on the right side. Cook was right, and then Charrington with another kick along the ground. We'll get a repeat set.
Have a drop out.
Well, he's running the game now, Charrington. Forget about everyone else.
You watch the subtleties. You watch the subtleties when he gets out of dummy half. He shows right. He comes out left, didn't quite see it, but then he kicks with the spin, obviously going away from him. So it makes it harder for the fullback, or the guy trying to cover up the kick, to actually get to it. And then he just to force it down.
Tua goes long. Zach Santor. Now Palavi, hard and straight. Takes on the 3 big men in the Wentworthville team. Charrington for Cook. Charlie Garb on a left edge. 14 metres out. Charrington. Cook. Numbers down the left side for the Warriors. 2 metres out. 3 rucks to play. Cook. Santor. Bell. Momentum slowed a bit. Bell, but the Warriors still have possession of the football with.
Back it up. Tackle 4. Back it up. Tackle 4.
Palavi.
Tackle 4. 1 foot. Hold.
So last tackle now. To the line. Charlie Garb! Run hard, run straight. And if they don't tackle you, you score the try. It's a simple game. If you've got some toughness about you, Charlie Garb.
Well, that's a popular one with the crowd, Charlie Garb. Don't know if it's the locks of hair that he has or just the way he plays. Always plenty of energy. Larger than life character. He's had plenty of chances today. He's thrown himself in it, but this is the best one he can, or he got presented to him. Robson over chasing, looking for the back runner. There you go. Charlie Garb goes, I take it. Nice little palm off. And the dive. Give you an 8.5 for the dive, Charlie Garb.
The Gubmeister. He loves scoring tries, this kid. Problem is he doesn't get too many of them. So that one will go down in the record books. It was a good pass, and they favoured the left edge here this afternoon. The Warriors up against Wentworth. Good straight running. It's actually been a good display. There's been a lot of contributors in this performance. Ogden scored a similar try to open the scoring in the second half. But it's the likes of Abraham Papali and Toafa Sipley, all the big guys in the mix. It's a good brand.
When you look at the Wentworthville's side then. Big rap to Cody Nelson, who's been defensively everywhere, very strong indeed, making tackles on the edges, making tackles through the middle. Great captain's knock. Cody Nelson, 43 tackles at the moment.
Charlie Gubb out of Wellington College, back in the capital city in his day, and just running hard and straight at the defence line. Token effort, another one wasn't interested, and he's through.
Quick change here. Josh Tangatoa getting some more game time for the Wentworthville side as a short kickoff comes in. Davis chases it.
So Ponga on the... Didn't get it initially.
I'm happy. One-on-one, but you've stripped it forward. You. One-on-one
David
forward.
Gower showing his experience, making a grab for the football, but in the act of doing it, knocked it on, so they get to retain possession of the ball, the Warriors.
He hasn't stopped trying, David Gower. Plenty of experience, plenty of tricks up his sleeve too to try and hand over that position, this time not working in his favour.
Plenty of clubs too for David Gower. I mean, he started his way back at Salford, would you believe, in the UK before spending some time at Manly. He had a game for the Tigers, Cronulla, Para. Been around the traps.
Matthew Allwood.
Now clear, 25.
He's had some game. Cherrington, he's been very impressive. Very subtle, very smooth.
You think he's got an eye on tonight's game. Of course, Nathaniel Roach getting the start over Bully, Isaac Luke. Maybe he sees an opportunity in the hooking stakes.
Marcus square. Wait, go, that's 3.
Arona in jersey 20. 40. Tevin Arona from the Canterbury Bulls, a New Zealand residence player as well, Charlie Gubb.
Tackle 4.
Cook to the line and he kicks late. Cook, Tuha.
It's a good story, Tevin Arona. He broke his leg here earlier in the year. And to come back from a broken leg in the same season, quite unbelievable. The rehab he went through. Shifted himself back down to Christchurch and has only been up back in Auckland for the last couple of weeks. So well done, Tevin.
Walesi. Tangitol. Gower. Short for Stromquist.
Tackle 5. Marcus.
Dargan long for Robson. They're going to have a look at the left edge. Okafalau. Short. No room. And Nicole Clockstead, perfect position.
Now 2. With me, guys. With me, come on. Go.
The Warriors.
11. Marcus square. Number 2.
4-2.
Now 14. With me. Dave, come on. Hold. Go.
Arona for Ponga, standing at first receiver, gets away from Walesi. Arona pinches 10 metres from dummy half.
Tackle 5.
Very good run from Arona. Cook standing left, comes back the right side. Gubb, last tackle, he won't want it. Now it's gone forward. Lost their way on the last tackle of the Warriors. And what has been a pretty good control, ball control performance from them today. Davis. Jennings. Cook and Tavanga working in defence. Gower for Robson, a nice inside ball, Stromquist.
20.
Kamital, Robson. You could it. Gower. He just got his foot to the ball before it touched the ground. So they're dusty at the end of their set as well, Wentworthville. Bell.
Now 10 off that ball. Hold.
Pallavi.
All together. Hold.
Charlie Guard gets a rest. He's been very busy. Second half contribution from the big front rower.
And that man there, Tor for Sipley, is his replacement.
Tavanga offloads the ball in the tackle. Nicole Clockstead with a right foot step. Opens them up. Oh, coming hard through the middle was Santor. He picks that up and anything's possible.
Oh, it's a shame. I think that's a good example of where I'd like a fullback to be. Right on hand, ready to receive the play. Look at that bit of fancy footwork. Unfortunately, couldn't hold on to their ball. You look at the Warriors' top side. Look at RTS and what he does within the system. Seem to see him out the back playing a second receiver role. Sometimes missing out on what's in front of them. Not that there's much offloads in this Warriors side at the moment. I've really liked the ISP and Warriors team and how they've been playing. Playing what's in front, having a bit of fun, adding on to something that a player brings or presents to the line. This Wentworth side, they've been good as well. Been unlucky they haven't had much possession, especially in their first half. Second half again, 61% to 39, favouring the Warriors.
All right, guys, we're all here. Another
Well,
second
they're 11-5 and 3 draws coming in to this game, the Warriors, but significantly they were 2 wins and 5 losses in their last 7 starts. So to be up by 12 with less than 8 on the clock will give them some confidence as Wentworthville go to work. This game is not over by any stretch. Unforced errors. Now the Warriors showing some real hustle and defence. Good job from the Warriors defensively, putting the squeeze on Wentworthville.
Very good indeed, and everyone getting in to make sure that they support their player, that they let them know that they've done a good thing for the side. Been talking to Ruben and seeing Ruben get involved with this ISP team over the season. Ruben Wicke, of course, guys played both for the Canberra Raiders and also the Warriors through the main game here tonight on Sky. But geez, you can see camaraderie, the want to get on the back of each other as Ruben Wicke smiles in the background. There you go, proof he loves it.
It's not something we've been able to say a lot with regard to the other 2 Warriors teams in terms of some desire and some effort in defence in the last quarter. But there's certainly been not many signs that they've struggled in this area as they check again. Matthew Allwood just needs to keep his feet. He's going to get a terrific try. It'll be Matthew Allwood's name on the score sheet, but you can just as easily rub it out and write down great defence in its place, because there's the reward.
2 big plays back to back. First defensively, and what you did as a team to get them across the line. The next chance with the ball in hand, what do? You do the best thing you possibly can, and that's score a try. And with a skill set that you don't quite often see, Matt Allwood doing a great job to get that pass. Here we go, come down the blind side. Junior Ponga, beautiful evasion and speed, and the offload. He carries 2. He comes across, he beats Haneti Tuha. And Matthew Allwood, well done. Beautiful try on the blind side, which you don't often see off a scrum play. Nice to see.
It was lovely work, wasn't it, from Junior Ponga. A left arm carry, a bounce out to his right-hand side. And once he got the player with the low tackle, he had his arms free, just loops the ball on to that man there, Matt Allwood, formerly of the Canberra Raiders, into his 3rd season here at the Warriors. Fleeting visits up and back from first grade. Played a little bit of fullback earlier in the year as well. A noted 3-quarter though. Spends most of his time at centre and now playing today on the wing. Finds himself dotting down in the right corner. The man that provided the try for Matt Allwood now See if you can add the extras. Junior Ponga. His toughest assignment for the day.
It's 3 big plays, isn't it, Monty? The defensive effort, Ponga's brilliant footwork, and Norwood's finish.
Exactly. Took some balancing to stay on his feet, shake off the speed wobble to score a try. Can Ponga put the icing on the cake with a kick from the sideline?
Just to the outside. Matthew Horwood, he was involved in the tackle as well. 26 points to 10, 3 and a bit.
Move forward.
It's been a very good performance
Over the top, Belzy.
from the Warriors. Reserve grade side. Tahu goes short and is secured. Now George Jennings. So they're just looking to get something positive, not enough time to do anything else. Frank Pritchard's played the entire match, as has Gower. Stromquist has been busy. But it has been a Warriors team that has been on their game. Gower plays ball for Robson. Nice read from Sam Cook, who's had a terrific game for the Warriors.
Oh, sure has. Guy can play in a number of positions, just like an old-fashioned footballer. He plays what he sees in front. He's not the most athletic type. He's got plenty of time with the ball in hand.
Walesi to the line with a bit of ball play. Now Tuha with an attacking kick. It's going to be, yes! That looked like a try.
Good.
Just inside the...
George Jennings. Indeed, good work. This side has never given up all day. They haven't had their fair share of possession. Obviously, with the penalties against, doesn't help your cause. But look at that, refusing to give in, fighting to the end. Those are the traits that the coach, Nathan Callis, had as a player. No doubt it's passed on. Nice little backdoor play. Oneti Tuha, he's been good today as well.
Just in the nick of time. Klokstad believing that ball was possibly going to go dead. I agree with you. Honeti Tuha, he did a wow of a game. He started sets. Defence at the back's been pretty good. Ooh, did that get in just before the try line? Well, we'll call it a try anyway. This angle will give us a better view. Let's have a look. Just by a whisker, Monty.
Be a kick from wide out as well.
Yeah. Tell me when you're in position, guys.
Well, they trailed 10-6 at half-time, the Warriors. Scored 4 tries to 1 in the second half.
Let's go.
They've been organised, dominant. Defensively, they've been outstanding to restrict a very good Wentworthville team to just 1 try in the second half.
Timing.
Robson's been busy without a lot of success. Sam Cook. Stromquist, he's been one of the Wentworthville's best today. Gower, Stromquist there. Walesi's been busy as well.
All together. Make it to me, 7. Hold, go. Take it 2.
Robson. You could it.
Go, that's 3 playing on.
Robson, Walesi, 2 runners on the inside. Walesi thought about an offload. It's
Knock on, Wenny. Thank you. So we've got knock on.
Horse Marata Nuakore coming back to the club, where he spent a bit of time. 44 tackles from him today. Or 40, I should say. Plenty of smiles on the bench. And having plenty of raps today, that man, Anaya Cherrington. Always calm and collected. The coach's box up there. Ricky Henry and Jerome Ropati. Cool individuals.
So the Warriors trailed by 10 points to 6 at halftime. They turned it on and turned up the heat in the second half to run away with it. 26 points to 16. The Warriors beat Wentworthville.